Hello, how's it going there? Can anyone hear me? I'm having some technical difficulties with the audio. Let's see, put in the comment section if you can hear me, please. So tonight it is going to be one of those nights. You take these out. There we go. I had to unmute the mic. Sorry about that. All right. So did anybody get a chance to go to the Manitowoc class? Anybody go? They had new books this year. All right, put it in the chat. Did you get a chance to go? Because a lot of you guys didn't get a chance to go to the classes that came up this year. So what you're gonna have to learn is to schedule your stuff out. So now you can make plans for next year. So you can go to these classes. I don't see anything new coming up with Hoshizaki. All these classes that are coming up are going to be for Canada. A lot of stuff for Winnipeg on the 27th, Regina on the 26th, Saskatoon. Yeah, I was muted. Sorry about that. Saskatoon on the 25th. Let's see here. So many classes. You know, like at Manitowoc, they said they noticed a difference. Quite a few manufacturers said they noticed a difference. Like I went on Heatcraft site. Now Heatcraft classes do fill up. They do fill up quickly, but Heatcraft classes were full. So I did have people ask me questions about refrigeration. Heatcraft is a really good one. If you go to URI, you're going to see classes by the component manufacturers. You're going to see classes by Copeland. You're going to see classes by Tecumseh, and those are the classes you want to take. Kita Therm has classes, so I'm going to let you know about those. And as those come up, then you can attend those. Those are going to be closer to your area. Let me see here. I'm gonna give this one more try. Let's give this one more go. I know the music had knocked me out. So what I'm giving you guys now, I'll give you the Cash App that you guys have been asking about, give you the PayPal. But I do want you all to go and follow the Instagram. Let me create another one with the Instagram. All right. And let me see here. Okay, I got 2 more comments. Let me see what you guys. Okay, good. Sorry about that. It's been so busy. I don't know. Do any of you guys follow me on Instagram? Because if you follow me on Instagram, then you know kind of like what's going on. Craziness uh, that I'm dealing with work-wise on Instagram. All right. So let me copy and paste this for you guys. So you guys can have, oh, good. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's see. I don't want to put this in the chat. So go ahead, hit me up, put all your questions down while I'm giving you guys some of this. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm going to hit you with the Instagram. So, all right, here's the Instagram. Situation is this: I can't go live and show you guys stuff that's happening in the field on YouTube. Still don't have enough. I got it. I got a lot more subscribers. Thank you all to the new subscribers. It's like 300 plus subscribers. Thank you very much. They won't let me go live till I get to 1,000. So until then, I have to balance everything out with the Instagram. So I picked up a couple of chains, and that's got me really busy because they caught me in the middle of their build out. So I've been tied up with that. I've been tied up with a lot of that. There is no season on commercial. All right. Um, Someone had asked me once about French fries, about fryers, and there's no season for French fries. People eat French fries in July. People eat French fries in December. There's no season. There's no season on pizza. You have peak days. You have peak events, Super Bowl and that type of thing. Um, um, Times when people buy chicken wings, stuff like that. But Wingstop, you're never going to go to Wingstop and Wingstop say, "Oh, we're sorry, we don't have anything right now because it's not our peak season." That doesn't exist. All Wingstop sells is chicken wings. Now they sell some kind of chicken sandwich, but chicken, and that's it. They got fryers, a couple of fridges, 2, 3 fridges, um, a little oven in the back, an ice machine. That's all they got. That's all they got. So they got to take care of what they do have. So I'll leave this up a little while longer. Let me see here. I got another comment. No, you're not going to get this backdrop because this is the old one. I've had Testos for, like 5 years. So the old app you can't get anymore. You can get this. I use this. Let me see here. You can get this on the new app. It's the refrigeration. So you have a choice of like 20 different options, and you select refrigeration, and then you can get the pressure dial, just like you would have an analog, but it gives you a numerical. Hold on one second. Let me move over. It gives you a numerical uh, value for your pressures as well as the dial gauge. So it's like the best of both worlds that they give you. It's also recorded. The old system, you were able to uh, send a copy of your notes and things like that. So I'm going to try to go into my. I'm going to try to go into it now. I know you guys have been. We'll do transfer data later. Yeah, I still got it. It's still on the new one. It's on the new one. All right. So yeah, you see at the top where it says refrigeration. All right, this is refrigeration. So you can just select refrigeration, play around with it. Don't be afraid. Can't mess it up. You can always delete it and add a new one. Yeah, so you go into measure, and then you can select all the different options. So the different probes allow you different options. That's why I like Testo. I have all the devices, so I could check for mold and moisture and things like that. All other kind of fun stuff. All other kind of fun stuff. Uh, no, it doesn't bother me. I got a question, and they're asking, why don't I wear long sleeves when I work on the hot side? Now, Milwaukee does have a set of sleeves just for that, actually, and it's that you can find it at your Home Depot. Uh, so let me see here. Let's see here. Let me do a screenshot. I mean, not a screenshot. I'm going to go with a share screen. All right, I'm gonna go with we'll go with a Chrome tab. Yeah. Let's do this. I don't know why to stay out. There we go. All right, we'll go with a window. We will go with a window. I'll do this. Okay. All right, we will go with this window. And I'm going to show you what the sleeves look like. There we go. There you go, right there. So this is what I've been thinking about getting. They have this in red and they have this in gray. So in my Home Depot, they have two different prices. The red is like 14 and the gray is 17 or 18. I don't know why. But I was thinking about getting these just for that situation. But usually I'm so cramped up and hunched over, I'm not really exposed to the oil like that. I usually wear a hat and I put on some goggles, some protective glasses to protect my eyes from oil popping. But typically, other than that, I really don't have much problem with oil. It is not really that much of a thing, not for me anyway. So please put in the chat, what classes have you taken? What classes have you taken? All right, let's see here. So while I'm waiting on you guys, so normally I give you guys a breakdown on the classes. Manitowoc, I didn't ask for permission, but Manitowoc wasn't keen on it. Let me go back to this. Manitowoc wasn't keen on it. I had took pictures years ago before they started with their whole we don't want pictures and all that other good stuff. Hell, it might be because of me that they started that. But I wanted to talk to you guys about that factory school. So because I haven't heard from you guys yet, I'm gonna start in with that. So they're practically doing the factory school just about every month. In fact, well, let me go into it. And what they decided to do is they decided to break down the costs, bring the cost down on the factory school. They decided to bring the cost down. They're making this thing more accessible to everyone. And let's see here if everybody's seeing. All right. So they decided to make this more accessible to everyone, to the masses. They brought the price down. I want to say somewhere down to like 500 or so, but now you have to take care of food. You have to take care of hotel. They will do transportation, I believe, to and from the hotel, but that's about, or they will do transportation, I believe, from the hotel to the training facility um, when you're in the area. But that's something that you would have to work out with them. That's something that you're going to have to work out with them. But they want everybody to go. So before, you used to have to pass these little tests and all that other stuff before they let you go to the factory school. Now that's not the case. So now they're gonna deal with you as you are. So whatever level you're at, they'll take you. So whatever level, if you're beginner, as long as you come, got your tools and all that other good stuff, and you're ready to rock and roll, they will go ahead and take you by the hand and get you trained up on Manitowoc. So that's something that you guys can take into consideration. Oh, see, they canceled April. Not enough people. They canceled April. All right, it was April 24th through the 28th, and that is canceled. Um, mm, okay. All right. So the next one is May 9th through the 11th. Oh no, you can't take that one either. That's distributors personnel only. All right. So the next time you can take a class is going to be October. So the next time you can get in there is going to be October. And then, now the thing is, this is going to be hands-on. This is going to be hands-on. This is going to be training stations. And it's always been like that, but they're now going to take you as you are. As I take a drink using my Hoshizaki Cozy, they're going to take you as you are and give you the training. They're going to teach you remotes. And then for those of you who do not know, a remote, it's a system where the remote is a system where the ice machine is inside the building, and then um, outside of the building, either on the roof or the back, or sometimes on the side of the building, they had a condenser. Um, so this more closely looks like an air conditioning system. So the condenser is what removes the heat, and so it puts it outside the building. And these also have the compressor in them, so you don't have all the noise. They call those the quiet cube. Um, so this is what the booklet looks like on that one. Now, I had someone answer correctly on a question that I had on let's see here, on a warmer. Are you here? Because I got a prize for you if you're interested. So you guys have my Instagram. So you can hit me up on Instagram, and then I'll work out which one of the prizes. I'll tell you what the offerings are. So I got a number of things to give out. I have work gloves. I have um, hole saw kits, and some bit cases as well, some with bits. The full. I have Bosch. I have Crescent. I have a number of different things, all brand new in the package. So, with everyone being quiet. All right. Well, let me go back here. I wanted to talk to you guys about Burger King. Burger King. All right, so this is from let's see here. Okay, Restaurant Business Magazine. Burger King has been closing a number of locations. I put up some pictures on my Instagram. I even put up some pictures on YouTube that some of their franchisees are going under. All right, cool. I just in the chat they're telling me they're downloading the Testo app. So this newest one is in Minnesota, Utah, Montana, Kansas, Nebraska. Now, Burger King is a toss up on the ice machines. Sometimes they have Manitowoc. A lot of the newer ones had Hoshizaki. So, are any of you out that way that might be live tonight? Do any of you currently service a Burger King? So, what we got here's a list of the closed restaurants. It's not just this one franchisee. Right, Billings, Montana, Lincoln, Nebraska. It's not just this one. I believe all in total. Let's see here. All right, total Burger King closings for 2023. I want to say it's more than 26. I want to say it's somewhere in easily over 100. Let's see what year this is. Oh, I think this might be new. So the numbers are fluctuating. Okay, so this report is from April 5th, and this source is Eat This Not That. All right. That's a different one. Okay. So these are all different ones. So this is Tom King. I actually think Tom King might be the same one. Okay. So okay. So this is a different one. Tom King is a different one. So this is Illinois, where I'm from, Virginia, Ohio, North Carolina. So you see, it's really spreading around. But what Burger King has decided to do is Burger King has decided to do a loan. Let's see here. So I believe it's like a $50 million loan. That's 2020. Hold on. All right. So what was this? This was okay. So Burger King has been trying for quite a while. So this is $400 million from this source is CNBC. So they want to. They're killing me. Anyway, you get the idea. But currently, I would love to give you the source. It is $50 million that Burger King is currently giving out to reinvigorate the stores. Now, you guys that are watching, are you currently taking care of any commercial units, or are you still in the learning phase? Because I have been getting the phone calls. I've been getting the phone calls. All right, so that's Burger King. I myself, I've done some Burger Kings while the items were under warranty. We do have a large conglomerate. We have a large franchisee here that owns a number of them, and I haven't gotten around to going and talking to them. After this, I don't even know if I would. So let's see what you guys have to say. Nothing, huh? All right. Okay. So you guys are quiet about it. Oh, fine. So, any requests tonight other than Burger King? I also want to talk about Tim Hortons. So, Tim Hortons is actually in Houston. I had no idea Tim Hortons was in was still in the United States. They were here and then they pulled out. Let's see here. So there was an article about Tim Hortons making a push in the United States again. Let's see here. Oh no, I don't want to do that with you guys. All right. Adding new locations. All right. Has anybody here ever worked on a Tim Hortons? Okay. All right. That's good. You're learning and you're in North Carolina. Yes, the McDonald's situation. I'm actually from Chicago, so yeah. The McDonald's thing. Be honest with you, they've always been pretty bloated. They've always those people really didn't have much room. I did fun fact when I was um what was I in? I was in high school and college. Like I didn't always see eye to eye with the old man. And I did some work for McDonald's around the corner from the house. We had MB Sales, which is McDonald's sales. That's where they come up with the idea for the Happy Meals and all that kind of stuff, kind of toys they're going to put in the Happy Meals, all that fun stuff. Because I was still trying to see. I didn't really want to deal with the appliances like that. And I'll tell you, man, the McDonald's corporate structure, they have they don't eat like the regular McDonald's stuff. Yes, they all have the same ingredients, but they actually have a corporate chef that makes them breakfast and lunch at the McDonald's. And these are not like, a cook. This is like a real chef, and they make them all kind of great stuff. Um, yeah, they at McDonald's corporate, they live very well. So you won't catch me shedding a tear for any of them over there uh, in Oak Brook or wherever they move the office to now. Back in the day, well, Hamburger U is, I believe, is still in Oak Brook. So right off of it's not 288. Is oh man, I can't think of it now. But anyway, so even though you guys are new, you guys still didn't put in the chat what classes you've taken. So go ahead and put down there because let me show you. I want to show you Heatcraft. I have brought up Heatcraft too. All the Heatcraft classes are full. Now, you do have an opportunity for some in the future, but Heatcraft classes are full. So this 2 day, well, that was the 11th. That's over with. Let's see here. Let's look back at this list. Uh, this is their controller, the intelligent system. Like they have the ketotherm. Here's CO2, hot gas. Let's see here. Oh, we have to go back down. Now they do have the free webinars. Have any of you ever heard of Heatcraft? that's on here right now. Okay, so you haven't taken any classes. Yeah, the family's good. Mr. Thompson, you answered the question correctly about the warmer, the Mars warmer. So I got a prize for you if you want it. I got a prize. You can hit me up on Instagram. Let me show you the Instagram. Oh, where is the Instagram? Here it is. There is the Instagram. Okay. So since you guys have not taken, all right. All right. So you're still working the job. Now, have you taken any vacation days? Because these classes, the 90% of the classes are only one day. And out of that, most of those that are one day are like half a day, with the exception of Manitowoc, which they decided to keep us there until 4. Um, most of them are done at like noon. Oh, cool. Yeah. Thompson Appliance. I got some Milwaukee work gloves. I have hole saw. I got a couple other things for you to choose from on that. So just hit me up, and then we can go from there. Now, yeah, that's right. Back to the heat graph. Oh, they're killing me. Yeah, but you got all those tools to choose from with Heatcraft. So since you're working, and a lot of you might be doing that, that's watching me, that's thinking about getting into this, you can take these classes online. Um, so Manitowoc canceled the class, and that would have been a great class to take. Where you go to Wisconsin, and they had the hands-on learning. So let's see here. Now I'm getting questions about fryers. It might seem like I'm all over the place, but I'm really trying to keep you guys into what you want to know. Let's see here. Free webinars. Now, the vast majority of the fryer stuff is online. Because I got a call from a friend today. He was asking about stuff. He's like, "Man, you ain't been online in like a month." And I'm like, "Man, I've been tied up with all this business that I got, all this the new clientele." Oh yeah, let me go to May. Oh good, that's where I messed up. Oh, okay. So looks like we're not gonna have another heat craft class until, yeah, June. And let's see if that, because I believe April 13th. Yeah, it's too late for that. That one is all booked. All right. If you go on my Instagram, oh, that's nice. How was the experience over there with Hoshizaki? Did they allow you to go, into the warehouse, or did they just like hold you up there in the front in the lobby? Because Hoshizaki is extremely corporate. Um, they're owned by the Japanese, and they're pretty tight laced over there, man. They're pretty tight laced. The guys that they have in the tech department, the original guys they got in the tech department, they're pretty easygoing. But 90% of the people at Hoshizaki is straight up corporate America, corporate everything. So I hope they were nice to you. I mean, not like they're gonna be mean to you, but hope they were a little understanding. So let's see here. You know what? I am gonna go. Reason why I'm bringing up Instagram is because Heatcraft put out a lot of people see what I'm doing, and so they're trying to make the schedule flow. They're trying to make it a little more coherent. And so Heatcraft put out on their Instagram page a whole list of the training classes. It's not that much of a list. It's not that big, but they did put out a list, most of which is already full. Hey, clients, boss. Yes, what's going on? All right, most of these classes are already full. Because so many people have listened to me and they went on ahead and signed up for these things. So Heatcraft classes are full for the next couple of months. Oh man, I just lost it just now. Um, because we had another manufacturer that I want to tell you about. Well, oh yeah, because Frymaster canceled the class. Frymaster canceled the class because nobody's taking these online classes. And let me see here. Yep. All right. Nobody making new business cards. Okay. Now, like I usually like to say, and I tell this to a friend of mine, the business card is really hard to cram this stuff onto a business card. It is extremely hard to convey in a business card. It's extremely hard to convey in a business card what it is that you're offering. Most time they don't understand, because on the commercial side it's so varied. Like for me, it would be insane for me to try to fit my stuff on a business card. I put like a quarter of what I do onto a business card, front and back, and I had to give it up because it was insane. It was crazy. Um, you kind of gonna want to move to like some kind of like a buddy of mine. He does trifolds. I do an actual booklet. Uh, I do an actual booklet that includes uh, some of the things I offer. Like I have, here it is. Like I have chemical services. So I have mentioned in there like chemicals, different certification, proof of what I do, things like that. I'll even like include, like when I go in there and I see that they have certain things, like I'll include part of a dispatch, you know, and information along with that, so they know. Business card doesn't tell them that how to contact the manufacturers for those products, and that is one of the main things that needs to happen, because so many people will work on something and they have no idea how to service it. I consume everything that's related to appliances on YouTube and Instagram, and it just, so many guys are frustrated on what's going on right now, and the things they're frustrated about are that they're using parts from residential stuff on the commercial appliances. There's a guy that he was holding up a evaporated fan motor on a Continental refrigerator, and it was the same ceramic DC voltage, variable speed, multi-direction evaporator fan motor that's in the GE refrigerators. It's been in the GE refrigerators, man, like a good 15, 16 years. And so he discovered that in a fairly new unit, and he just freaking lost it. He just freaking lost it, man. And the reason why they're doing that is because these units that they're putting out there are the hydrocarbon. They're the flammable units. So yeah, they got to use DC voltage. They're not using AC. All right, so I gotta comment minimalist cards because mom and pop intend to utilize scan code. Ah, interesting. So, hmm. So how does that look? Is it when it scans onto their phone, is it like just like a long list of stuff, or can you actually like put it out so it is out in paragraph form? Let me know. Let me know. I'm interested. But I typically don't do that. I don't do any business card. Thing I typically find with business card is that they're like my information used to end up in the hands of people that I had never planned on it ending up in. And so now everything I do is tailored for that actual customer. I'll go and I'll take a look and I'll see what they have, and then I'll put together a binder, and I'll have listed in that binder, like see how thick this is. So it depends on the client. So I have a binder and I'll have everything lined up for them, uh, basically to prove to them, that's what I work on, intimate with the product. I know how to contact the factory. The factory is well aware of me, blah, blah, blah. Training that I've had, I'm up to date on it. Yeah. You know, if you look, all right, so the comment says that you got a website and there's many options to supply to what you want to know. Yeah, when you look at most commercial appliance websites, it's horrendous. They are really awful. And the reason for that is that the customers never go to the website. They never go to the website. New client that I picked up, they're building out 2 stores right now in my area, and second store is opening in about 2 or 3 days. The employees were talking amongst themselves about who was going to service the stuff, and I'm right there. I'm right there working, laughing to myself, like, yeah, idiots, it's me. The guy that's actually working on the ice machine right now in front of you, 3 feet away from you. Yes, I'm going to be the one that's going to be working on they have the Amana Express oven. They have the Isomatic. They got True Prep Table. They got the Stolting. A lot of stuff that you guys have seen me go to class with and all that. And this location has every single piece of those things. Uh, Now, what do you mean a different route? Because I know Appliance Boss. Yeah, he's because I got a phone call from Appliance Boss, and yeah, I told him. Right. Okay, you carry a sales slick. Right. And see, and that's what I do. Right. So that's what I do. I carry, a sales portfolio, and I have the, certain information. Um, let's see here. I was not planning on this going that way tonight. Um, yeah, I know. I was talking to him, and I talked to him on the phone. I think yesterday or this morning or something like that. So talking about and here's Watts. I talked to Watts today. So Watts has plenty of online classes. They're in my description. Take those online classes, people, because it's a lot of money that you're leaving out on the table. Lots of money that you're leaving out on the table. Um, just different stuff. Just different stuff. I have like the different batch broilers. So you guys on Instagram, you guys see me work on the Marshall. You see me work on the Marshall there. Um, So basically, just covering just about everything. Let me see if I can add this. Let us see. Let's see. I didn't prep this in advance, so it is not. It's not giving it to me. I'm going to see which other way I can kind of spin this. Yeah, it's a lot that goes into it, and it is highly customizable. Each binder that I give to the customer is with their products. So right, you don't reinvent the wheel, all that other good stuff. The card is nice, but the card, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example about the card situation. I had I had this place, this bar. Let me see if I can cover this up somewhere. I had this bar I went to, right, in the heights of Houston. Right? I had this bar. And see, I'm sitting here with the check. And they had a Hoshizaki, and you'll see it on the Instagram. They had a Hoshizaki, one of the slightly smaller than 2-inch cube ice machines. All right. And the bar manager, he went and he scanned the QR code, and then I popped up. So he called my 800 number, and I came out. Now, mind you, I did the work, got paid, and got out of there. Mind you, I went to the same customer 4 or 5 years earlier, did some work, and they said they would never use me again because they said I was too expensive. But here I am back there again, and the owner called me today. He called me this morning and said I was too expensive. Well, I don't know what you want me to do. You called me same day I came out, same day you demanded that I show my face. So here I am. Cost you money to see my face. But that call would have never came about from a business card. So there's something to be said about making sure you're listed with the manufacturer. And to get listed with the manufacturer, a lot of times you need to go to the classes. You need to go to the class. If you go to the class, you'll be listed. So, just like he has the QR codes and all that, locate a service rep, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. All right. And there I am right there. Oh, Cooler Zinc. We don't get along. We do not get along. But there I am. Here I is. See, I say commercial only. These people still call me for residential. So, because hold on one second. Sorry about that. So, nah, that doesn't make it any better. So here I am right there. There I am. Dead center. And that's by design. That is by design. So that is how you find me. You go to my marketing strategy is that when you go directly to the manufacturer, I want to be one of the options that come up. And the manufacturer has to trust in your work, and then they'll put you on the site. All right, let's see here. I was going to Safessa. That's where I was going to. I was going to Safessa. But yeah, little old me. What the hell? Maybe it'll shrink it. Yeah, shrink it down. All right. So Safessa courses. Let's see here. Are you guys with me? All right, good. Oh, good. All right. No, excuse me. Yeah, because I tend to go because I'm short. I'm shorter than I'm under the 1,000. So when you guys do see me at live at a location, that's because they have Xfinity. So if they have Xfinity, then maybe I can go live. But it is just 10 times easier for me to just push the button on IG, and in away I go. And even then, I can still see comments and things like that, and I can respond in real time. So, all right, back to Safesa. So I see lots of people listen to me, and this new tech training class, it is sold out. Sold out. Class is sold out. $2,000 a person. Class is sold out. So, people in Safesa had been listening, and they didn't want to really uh, clap back at the response that was made, that they weren't really an organization for the little guy. So what they decided to do was put out some Instagram pictures of Safesa instructors teaching kids how to work on appliances. So Safesa is more than willing to teach new, inexperienced people how to work on commercial equipment. Now, is it pricey? Yeah, it's quite a bit. The 2 grand, the 17th to the 21st. It's quite expensive. Is it sold out? Yes, it is. Is this the type of class that's offered? That's what the member stuff. Is this offered to, Smart Care and all these other people? Yeah, this is offered to all those, even though they have their own training. They will still send people to over to Safesa. So this is a testament to um, people willing to put their money where their mouth is. They're willing to pay. You know, yeah, it's fine to go to a $50 class, $70 class, $80 class. That's cool, but people are putting down. People are putting down some money to go to class. All right. Let me see here. So that's the new tech training, and see, this is one just for gas. Let's see here. That's sold out. All the classes are sold out for a while. Yeah. So that's August, sold out. You guys are not the only ones trying to get into the business. Um, as far as um, as far as getting in and learning, hey, I was on. You could pay to go to Safesa, or if you think you're going to go work for somebody, no, they're not online. If you think no, not for $2,000. These are hands-on classes. So if you think you're going to go work for somebody and they're going to teach you and all this other stuff, I was on a I was on an industry call today, and they're making you guys sign non-competes. They're doing ride along assessments. If you don't cut it within 2 to 3 months, these guys are saying you're out of there. 2 months, you're gone. You're not picking it up, or you need some little help, or you're not following their procedures and whatnot. You're out of there. And what you all need to understand is these things are designed for you to never get the full picture. Like, especially if you're new, um, an experienced tech is going to come out. An experienced tech is going to diagnose. An experienced tech is going to make the sale. And then you, the inexperienced person, are going to come out and put the parts on. You never know. You're never going to know why. You're never going to know why. And if the thing actually really needed it. And you can go and ask the employees, you can go and ask whatever manager. They're going to say, I don't know, the thing was broke. Oh, the guy came in, we called him, the guy came in, and now you're here. So you're never going to know. They do the Sears method. All right. So Sears had everybody all split up. Now, the pizza oven training, this is something that I would actually even take. Um, they brought it down to 400. I see nobody's taking it. But once you take this kind of class, now you could do Domino's, you could do Little Caesars, you could do Pizza Hut, that type of stuff. When you take their pizza oven training, and they don't have the pizza oven, they have this pizza oven training class once a year. So typically once or twice a year, Professor will have a ice machine training class, and it'll be like 2 or 3 days, and it'll be everybody. It'll be Follett, it'll be Scotsman, Hoshizaki, Isomatic, everybody in their training. Everybody. Now, of course, these you're paying for, and it's going to be something like this. It's going to be like $400 or $500. I think years ago it was 700. And see, this one, you can't even take this class. I just realized, yeah, you can't even take this class unless you're a member. And so, just because you sign up doesn't mean they're automatically going to make you a member. They have an associate level, is what you and I. Yeah, it's members only, but you can sign up. You can sign up and be a part of Safesa. Once you sign up and become a part of Safesa, take their classes, you're going to be washed over with a wave. Now, this is the one time you're ever going to hear me say this. You're going to be washed over with so many calls you won't even know what to do. It's going to be so many calls, because they've got this pipeline, and especially with the manufacturers. I actually buck up against them when they come to that. They go, "Are you Safesa, certified?" I go, "No, hell no. Been in the business for since 1997, 94, or something like that." Oh man, something like that. Been in the business 33 years. I had to ask my father. The time is escaping me. Um, all right. Well, we have to have HVAC training to understand their ice machine training. No, I don't have HVAC training. I've never done an air conditioner a day in my life. Never done an AC a day in my life. No, sir. No, sir. So, like I said, you just have to have residential refrigeration training. It's the same. So, the compressor is going to pump on over. All right. So let me show you. That is why I tell people, hey, you have to go to training. See, I got my other little certificate. Forgot that was in there. I got a bunch of those. I got those for years. All right. See this? But see, you're asking me this because you've never been to training. You're asking me this because you've never been to training, which is why I tell everyone, go to training. Go to training. Go to training. Here I am trying to explain. So the evaporator chills water instead of air. That's it. So you have water running over the evaporator. That water turns into ice. Then turns on the defrost cycle. Ice falls down. There's very little differences. Very little differences. Matter of fact, I had this. I was gonna put this up. So many people have been inquiring lately. See, these are all the compressors. It's all the same. These are all 290. All right, these are all 290 units. You've all been exposed to these. They all look very similar. All right, see, 134. See at the bottom, 290. 290. You've all been exposed to these before. You know what these look like. Well, not those, but you guys know what these look like. So there's no difference. There's very little difference. Very little difference. Let me see here. Very little difference. Let me see here. I am going to Well, let me try to load up a video for you guys. You would this would help out quite a bit if you guys just took a look at this. Where the what's over there? Ah, there it is. So, no, HVAC has nothing to do with ice machines. So if you know it, I don't know it, but if you know it, that's fine. It makes it easier. The reason why there's so many people in commercial refrigeration from HVAC is because HVAC is seasonal. So when it's slow in HVAC, they do ice machines. But doing ice machines, yeah, I might make a couple grand selling the unit, or I might make a grand or two working on a unit. But it's nothing like it's nothing like HVAC where they're gonna make 20 grand, 15 grand, 10 grand, working on air conditioning. So this is only what they do in the slow period. That's why their main thing is HVAC. All right, go ahead, hit me with your questions, man, because I've been seeing you guys, all over YouTube, all over Instagram, asking all these people all these questions. But when it come to me, you want to clam up, y'all want to, oh, what about this? What about that? Ooh, somebody got classes? No, nope, nobody got classes. Nobody else got the classes. You're gonna have your Nate, you're gonna have Safessa. But outside of that, there's very little, which is why I started this channel to tell you guys where to go to get this information. The more information you give to me, the more I can give you something tailored for your situation. Please don't wait to like a morning to call me or afternoon or evening. I'm working just like you. This is the time set aside to answer your questions. So you can go ahead and hit me up. Yeah, it's interesting, but it's not much for the affiliate. Safessa is an organization of millionaires, right? The affiliate, you don't have to be one of those guys. You don't have to be a millionaire. But the benefits of being in Safessa for somebody like you, are great. What is Safessa? Safessa is like 1,500 or something like that. It's been going up. So I'm not certain about the membership. I think I can go back to when Safessa was like $1,000 or $500, something like that. I remember when it was 7 something. They stopped sending me the magazines. So, let's see here. Service agents, and you're not going to be a voting member. You're going to be an affiliate service member. All right. So, engage in the business of servicing on site or in the shop, repair or maintenance, food service equipment, right? Hospitals, healthcare, government, corporate, or restaurants. All right. So you're not going to vote. And here's the thing. So I believe the price is in here. You do have to put down a deposit. It is a deposit, an application fee, something like that. Let's see here. Here we go. Non-refundable application fee of $250. All right. Non-refundable. Yeah, 1,130 plus the hold on a second. I forgot you guys couldn't see it. Plus the application fee. Plus a non-refundable application fee. I'm sorry, guys. I thought you were looking at the same screen I was earlier. Non-refundable application. right? So you have to add all that together. And then they do break it up, you know, with those dates. If you go, let's see here. Yeah, if you go past June, then you pay half. Then you pay half. But now you would pay the full amount for the whole year. But yeah, once you're a part of Safesa, which they are, yes, $250 deposit in addition to that 1,130. That's in addition to. But you see what you get, right? You're going to get training on gas, electric, steam, electronics, and refrigeration. In addition to that, the manufacturers take the calls and they funnel them through Safesa. So it's kind of like, it's like turning on a water faucet, right? It just, the calls will just be there, just the good, the bad, the ugly. Now, the problem I have is I already do install, all right? You guys see me. Yeah, you can sign up next month. It's a lot more to it than that. So you sign up, but they still have to approve you. That's what the deposit's about. So they still, they still have to talk to you and see if you're a good fit and blah, blah, blah. It's non-refundable. And see if it's a fit and all that other stuff. But yeah, they're gonna want you to go through all the training and everything too. So yeah, you pay. You're going to pay the 1,130. You're going to pay the $250 deposit, and then don't forget you're going to pay for classes. All right, that's how you get to be Safesta certified. You're going to, let me show you guys. There's a magazine, and in the magazine, see, this is who goes. This is who goes. Oh man. There we go. See that? Wow. Yeah, they all pretty much look like me. But they're a good bunch of people. Yeah, it pays for itself once you get in and you're trained. No one's gonna give you any calls. No one's gonna send you anything until you complete the training and certification. So yeah, once you get set up, you're still not gonna get any calls. You're still not gonna get any calls. What they do is every month. What? No, no, no. It's not even every month. It's every quarter. Every quarter they put out the magazine, and they notify in the magazine, which they used to give me. I've been kicked out of the club. So here's the magazine for 2023. Ah, man, let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go in here. So I guess most of you guys had never heard of Cephas until you heard of me, right? That's what I've been hearing. So somebody was mentioned on one of the other YouTube channels. They were mentioning garbage disposal. There's only typically two. You got Salvador and you got Waste King. No, no, I'm sorry. Red Goat. Salvador. Okay, so maybe it's three, but Salvador and Red Goat are like the two major ones. Red Goat is by Hobart, Illinois Tool Works, really. So you get this magazine quarterly, but what I'm going to get to in a hurry, they had the conventions. All right, it's going to be here. I'll see all kind of frenemies over there. Oh man. So normally what you have is in this magazine, there's going to be a list. There's going to be a list of technicians who have completed training. And then they send out the notice And the manufacturers, there's the president right there. The manufacturers also they go to Safesa first. They go to Safesa first for everything. Anything they're looking for is Safesa. That's what they're looking for. You know what I want to show you guys? I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys a little something about this industry because I've like I said, I consume all content when it comes to commercial appliances, HVACR, and even residential. And something I saw that people didn't seem to understand about this is that you guys are new to this. This is not new. These these companies are all over 100 years old. These companies are, let me show you in the about. These companies are very, very old. So, uh-huh. But these companies are very old. Let me go to the about. Man, all right. I'm gonna actually have to go to a particular brand. Let me go to let's see here. I doubt if you guys got any favorites. Yeah, what the hell? Let me go to Baker's Pride. I'll go to Baker's Pride so you could learn more about Baker's Pride. Oh, there was the date back there. Yeah. Baker's Pride was founded in 1940. 1940. So for everyone to think that, oh, where's their list of people? They don't have people. You must realize that a lot of this is by design. These people, these corporations, they have a list of service technicians. I've shown you Safesa. Safesa is what they use. That is the list of technicians nationwide in Hawaii and Puerto Rico and everywhere else. That is what they use. They use Safesa trained, Safesa certified technicians on these calls. All right. Um, so these things are not new. You're new. They are not new. Um, let's see here. Let me pick another one. Uh, Follett isn't that old, but these other ones are old. Let me show you Globe. Let's see here. Let me go to the brand website. And see, when I go to the brand website, I'm going to show you the list of servicers. So everybody has their servicers listed. Actually, in the guide, in the paperwork that comes with these appliances, there's a list of servicers printed in the last like 3-4 pages of their booklets, in their training booklets for whatever they purchase. Right. So I just go to support. Boom, locate an authorized servicer, just like I pulled up earlier. All right. And so you can call their tech support. Say Tech 24 comes up. See, and these are Armstrong. So Armstrong is not nationwide, but Tech 24 is. Tech 24 is owned by Parstown. And that's a lot of things that you guys don't know about. A lot of people are cheerleading Parstown, and Parstown is over there trying to cut you off at the knees. All right. But yeah, they all have lists. They all have lists of people to use. And that's just page 1 or 2. General Parts. General Parts got bought up by Partstown. That's another one. So Let me show you general parts. Let me show you general parts, and then I'm gonna try to cut this off. I think I've been on for over an hour and something now. But I really wanted to just give you guys some of this information on some of the classes and whatnot, some information on Burger King. But see, so General Parts does what I do. They do dishwashers. I don't do air conditioning. They do air conditioning. They do the refrigerators. They do the hot side. See, so the only thing that I do that they don't is I do the laundry. And here they are. So this is one company. This is one company, and they are spread throughout. They are spread throughout. Like, so General Parts and Tech 24 are all part of, now that they're owned by Partstown, I believe. Or I had to look into that about Tech 24. See, they take care of these. General Parts is Safesa. They're Safesa trained people. See, there it is right there. Proud association. Proud association with Safesa. So it's good enough. Safesa is good enough for them. They're all over the country. But other people are telling you, oh, don't get involved with it. Don't get involved with it. But proud association. Proud association. So if you want to get a chance to get in there and play with the big boys, this is what you do. This is what you do. There's the Hatco. I don't know if you guys see me work on that. There's Henny Penny. You guys haven't seen me work on that one yet. Hold on a second. Let me see if. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right. Let me go to Tech 24. So Tech 24. Tech 24 handles it like your IKEAs and stuff like that. See, okay, so Tech 24 is with another hedge fund. So one hedge fund owns Parstown, and another hedge fund owns Tech 24. So if you think you're going to try to um, beat out some of these service companies, they're backed by billion-dollar hedge funds. This is a real business. This is a serious business. I'm talking about commercial appliances. This is serious business. There is no downtime. There is no off time. There is no slow period. None of that. That does not exist. All right. Let me show you who HCI Equity Partners is. Let me make sure I have to constantly show you. All right, playing with these oh, that's good. So Tech 24 is not part of Partstown. Partstown is backed by $1 billion hedge fund, and Tech 24 is backed by this hedge fund that is investing in all of these different things. I believe they're also in hotels or something like that. Yeah. So these guys are playing with hundreds of millions of dollars. They're doing B2B services, right? So the water is a little different over here on the commercial side. The water is a little different. All right. So study, learn, train, earn. All right. Tech sheet, wire diagram, found parts and parts prices, direct supply is gatekeeping. Okay. What is the so study, learn, train, earn? What's the actual item? What is the menu? What is the model number? Right? for direct supply plate warmer only. What the hell is direct supply plate warmer? So you got to give me something to work with here. I never heard of. Like I said, Parkstown, get out of here. I've never heard of this place. I've never heard of them. So this is some kind of chances are this is some kind of Chinese knockoff. It kind of looked like a lake, Lakeland. This looks like a lot like Lakeland or Lake, whatever. Hold on, dude. Wait a minute. What are you looking for? Hold on. Let me go back. What are you looking for? All right. Only found parts. Da 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 da. The response gatekeeping info. Yeah, the gatekeeping info is their item. They're branded this item. They bought it from somebody else. How to acquire it? Inquire what info? What info? Study, learn, train, earn. What info are you looking for? You didn't really say. Are you working on it? Are you trying to find out who made this? So direct supply buys from a manufacturer, an OEM supplier, and then they're selling them this at a specific price. And then because it's going to say direct supply on it, because they got their own model and serial number, they can then, it's a Kenmore, right? They can then sell this for as much or as little as they want. No one's gonna say that, oh well, this Lakeland is over here for $1,000. You got yours for 2,000, you know. Lakeland. Really? Where's Lakeland? Lakeland. But I don't think Lakeland is Wisconsin or Illinois. Lakeland. Oh man. They're hold on. For commercial. Chances are it's going to be Lakeland. Hatco makes them, but none of that looks like a Hatco. That all look like Lakeland. That all looks like Lakeland. If I could find Lakeland, man. I'm probably saying it wrong or looking it up wrong. But chances are it's going to be Lakeland. So what exactly were you looking for? Service manual? Oh, yeah. The only way you're gonna get that is through what the hell? Only way you're gonna get that is through direct supply. And as you see, they have it. They're doing direct supply. They're doing hotel supply too. So that's the thing that these internet. I'll just say it like that. I won't use a nationality, but these internet players are doing is where did it go? They call themselves Hotel Restaurant Supply. See, so and that website is already gone. So your direct supply used to be this hotel supply people. So you're not going to get a service man. You're not going to get a wire diagram because they get those things by the container load. So it's either going to be made by Lakeland or it's going to be some kind of Chinese knockoff. It's going to be some Chinese knockoff. And so unless they make the diagram, unless they make the manual, there isn't going to be one. And there isn't much to these things. I'm telling you, there isn't much to it at all. At all. You got the heating element, you got the thermostat, you got a fuse, I mean, there's not much to it. There's not much to it. Lakeside, Lakeside. I kept saying Lakeland. It's Lakeside. I don't really deal with Lakeside that much anyway. Only time I ever run into these is when it's a retirement home. Um, I know the universities have them, but none of mine have them. None of the high schools I deal with have them. So what you could do is this. You could try to find a model very similar because it's going to be a knockoff of this. All right, Stevenson. All right, Amazon sell blowback valves 3 in a pack. There's a particular brand and site. Of course not. I don't have any kind of sponsorship or anything like that. You can. Why don't you just go down? I mean, I guess you can go to. I knew it was for. All right, it was for assisted living. Yeah, so go on Lakeside. So study, learn, train, earn. Go on Lakeside and match up what you have with the Lakeside, which is you have a clone of that, and just get your information from whichever model matches yours, and you'll be good to go. All right. That's your best bet. That's your best option. All right. And if you still can't get anything, you can call Lakeside during the daytime and just give them the model and serial number for whatever unit you got. Well, not serial number, give them the model number and just tell them you're looking for information on that model number. Do not tell them that you got a knockoff because they're going to hang up the phone on you. Just tell them you're looking for information on that model number. All right. So anti blowbacks. So Stevenson, like I said, it doesn't really matter, but I get quality connections. Let me show you what a blowback looks like. There you go, right there. Anti blowback, JB. So you can go with JB Industries. You can go with Yellow Jacket. You can go with I don't care who you go with. That's kind of high at one of the part supply stores I went to. It was like $12. So yeah, there's one for 18. Here's one for 18. So what's gonna no problem. Stevenson, what's gonna happen is just like on a residential, when you go to hook up to the high side, all that gas is gonna come shooting out. And if you don't have on gloves, you're gonna freeze your fingers and all that other stuff. You're gonna lose a charge. You don't mess with your refrigerant levels when you're using an anti-blowback. And you don't need it on the low side, you only need it on the high side. So you can hook up one on the high side, and now you don't have to worry about messing with the amount of refrigerant in the system. You just twist it on, and that's it. There's no gas filling the room. There's none of that. It just slips right on, twists right on. The pressure is on your gauge. It's done. So you're spending a lot of time over freaking $18, $19. It's not necessary. It's really not necessary. But I do not advise hooking up. Let me see. I do not advise ever hooking up to a high side without an anti-blowback. It's just this is not advisable. Not advisable at all. Because let's just say it was $20. Let's just say it was $20 at your local supply house, which it's not. But let's just say it was $20. You messing around, losing refrigerant over $20. You're hurting yourself. There's no way to be cheap in this. There's no way. This is not. I just showed you guys that these companies are backed by Billionaires. There's no way to be cheap in this. There's no way. What the hell? Why did that come up as a JB? What the hell? So that came up. I thought we were looking at the all right, all right. Well, it's not for me, it's for you. It's for you, brother. You have it or don't have it. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought that was study, learn, train. It was that had that part number. I thought that was a model number. Um, like I said, what are they? Let me see what they let me put it to the cart. Let's see what they're selling it for. It's 26. Let's see here. So the thing is, if you spend money with your local, yeah, that's too high. That's too high. Yeah, you just got ripped off, dude. You just got ripped off. 20 28.90. Yeah, that's too bad. You just got ripped off. See, the thing is, if you go and spend money at one of these supply houses, that money helps you to get a reduction on your parts, right? So if you have a parts house close, I would something like that. Yeah, I would definitely, because you're not helping yourself buying it on Amazon. I would definitely buy that from my local supplier. Something like that. Definitely. All right. But you know, all right, it is an hour and 30 something minutes I have been on. And do we have any other questions? Because I am about to call it a day. And it is, yeah, it's almost, it's a little after 12:30 my time. So, any other questions? So I will end this. Here's the information if you want to contribute to the show. That's the PayPal information. That's the Cash App. It's just my name. Here's the Instagram. To find me on Instagram. All right. Let's see here what we got here. All right. You said you call tomorrow. You have to get a bake element. Yeah, but who are you buying from to get a bake element? Not too sure if they're a commercial supplier. Who's a commercial? That piece isn't a commercial piece that you're looking for. So that piece is just refrigeration piece, an anti-blowback. Like I said, it's used on refrigeration. No one knows or cares. JB doesn't make a commercial anything. They just make refrigeration pieces. I used to wear a uniform. I don't. I just put a hole in my brand new Milwaukee pants, and which is actually, I believe the pants are made by this company right here. My Milwaukee pants just died on me. They just died. Yeah, I know, man. It's 1:30. I like I said, I'm trying to call it. I'm trying to call it a day too. Um, I don't do the uniform thing anymore. Yeah, it's just refrigeration. It's just hoses. There isn't a difference between a commercial hose and a residential hose. It's just refrigeration hose. Everybody has an anti-blowback. Everybody has anti-blowback. You just never asked about it. But yeah, I would definitely go to my local parts house and get an anti-blowback. Now, if it's going to be more than $28, then yeah, go ahead and order it. But whoever you're spending your money with, that's who you should be getting your discounts from. All right. But that is, we'll call it a day. Before you guys leave, when's the next time you want me to come back, and in anything in particular you want me to talk about? Because I could put up my videos and all that other stuff. Yeah, they no, I guarantee you, I'm 1,000%. They have it. Marcone has it. Reliable, all those people, they have those. Anybody who sells hoses and valves and all that other stuff and gaskets and all that stuff for refrigeration. They're gonna have it. They all have it. They all have. Trust me, the JB rep make sure, because you selected JB. The JB rep make sure they have it. Oh, sure, no problem, man. I'm glad you guys are with me. It's, man, the number of calls I got today was insane. So I said, all right. I'm gonna come on today. I didn't have anything planned because I've been running. I didn't even get a chance to spool up these videos. So maybe the next time I'll add the videos, because I have to do all this stuff beforehand. But they're all on YouTube. I mean, they're all on Instagram. So if you go to the Instagram page, you'll see a lot of those videos, and there's some lives and stuff on there. So other than that, feel free to leave comments and things like that, and then you're focused on reach in as your introduction. Oh God, no. No, 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 no. Reach ins are not your introduction. Dude. I'll come on tomorrow. I'll come on tomorrow. All right. With that said, y'all have a good one.